Welcome, Cancer, to 12th House Tarot reading. My name is Mouse. I am your host. This is a general reading for the sign of Cancer for the week of November 25th, 2024. Welcome back, subscribers, viewers, and first-timers. If you are a first-timer, we do a past, present, and future spread with clarifiers for each. Obviously, my interpretation of what the cards are saying, but take what resonates, leave the rest. Let's do this, Cancer. How have you been? What's going on, my friends? Past position. This Eight of Swords has been showing up a lot for people. We have the Knight of Cups. And in the future position, the Page of Wands. So there's forward motion happening here. I don't see anything too startling out the gate. The Eight of Swords, although it looks quite daunting, it's just an opportunity to write down any pros and cons of things that might be going on or coming up for you. This is just making a list, honestly. Because this character is in this ground at a low tide. And obviously, when a high tide comes in, she's going to feel, an understatement, she's going to feel overwhelmed. Because she's bound and blindfolded. And the solution is right there within reach. The solution to her problem is within reach. There's all of these thoughts and ideas hanging out here. She just needs to get them down on paper, metaphorically. But you, literally, all right, Cancer? But this is in the past position, so hopefully you've done that already. Because then we're moving now to the Knight of Cups. And our Knight of Cups is totally about, salvation. About forward motion. And what better card to have after the Eight of Swords than the Knight of Cups, the salvation. Moving forward then into your Page of Wands, who is so lucky and so has opportunities coming out of his ears. All right. So I'm really excited for you, Cancer. Let's see what the rest of the cards have to say and how this story unfolds for you. So in the past position back here with the Eight of Swords, we have the Eight of Wands, giddy up and go, with the Four of the Four of Swords saying, okay, we've gone, and then the Three of Wands. All right, interesting, because there's this stagnation happening with the swords, both swords. This Four of Swords isn't moving anywhere. This Eight of Swords, you're not moving anywhere. And the wands are saying, go, go, go. And this wand is saying, there's opportunity. Your ships are coming in. What are we going to do here? And I feel that there might be you might still be feeling this residual conflict, I think, is the energy that I'm getting. Like, there's action, but there's rest and stagnation. There's action and movement forward, but I can't move forward. So it's interesting. It's giving me push-pull energy. The llama from Dr. Seuss, the push-me-pull-me energy. So let's go to the Knight of Cups and see what else we have. We have the Lovers. That shows up for you a lot, Cancer. We have the Six of Pentacles. And then we have the Seven of Swords. Interesting culmination of things here. With the King, again, the Knight of Cups is going to be salvation. It's going to be moving forward. But we have the Lovers, which could be a choice point. It could be you and your higher self, you and an actual lover, you and a friend, right? So plug and play, however that works for you. We have an opportunity for some philanthropy happening with the Six, but there's some deviance occurring. So I don't know quite yet if this is you or someone doing this to you. So let's keep that in mind as we keep going forward, because this is in the present position. I would look out for some manipulators, some whiny butts who want to be around, who just, those people, it's just like, oh, they got invited, I don't want to go. That kind of energy is what's coming up here, friends. And I want to speak to this Lover card in the Six of Pentacles. And for some reason, with the Six of Pentacles, I want to make sure that you're just not giving your goods away. Use discernment. There's a scale sitting on this card. Use discernment when sharing your resources. You have to make sure your cup is full before you can give. And the story about giving from a full cup is that we don't just give from the full cup. The cup is in a saucer, the cup is overflowing, and we give from the saucer. So let's make sure that that's where we are, okay? Let's go to the Page of Wands. We have the Hermit, the Two of Pentacles, and the Magician. All right, interesting. So as we spoke before, the Page of Wands is all about good luck and opportunity. It's a gain. So I feel that with this new opportunity comes great responsibility. But I think that there is that in a way. I think an opportunity is presenting itself, hence the Two of Pentacles. I think it's time to reflect and go within, the Hermit, and just make sure that you are following your heart's desire, that you are following your life's purpose and not someone else's dream. That is such a hard one sometimes for people. Like, oh, my parents wanted me to go to school and be a doctor or an engineer, and I don't like that. I want to be a pilot, right? I want to be a veterinarian. I want to be a florist. Like, follow your heart in what you want to do, because living for other people, just honestly, my friends, it really makes for a unfulfilled life, because they're never happy, they're never satisfied, they'll always have something to complain about. So just keep that in mind as you move forward, because the Magician is here, and the Magician is saying you can have your druthers, you can manifest whatever it is that your heart does desire. So why not heed the warning back here of the Eight of Swords and write out that list of that which you want to acquire, aspire to be. Make sure the choices that you're making, I'm pointing to Seven of Swords and Six of Pentacles, the choices that you're making are taking you forward in the direction you want to go, right? As of late, I personally had to make a change in how I spent my time at night, because I wind down and I get tired, and it's like 7 o'clock and I'm done, right? And so a lot of times I'll scroll on TikTok, and then all of a sudden it's 9:30. I'm like, whoa, that was 2.5 hours. And it happens. I might stop. I might get a snack. I might go to the restroom, brush my teeth, make, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But then I go back on there and I'm like, no, I don't need to do that. So I made a commitment to myself to stop at a certain time at night, maybe not even pick up the phone again, and start reading. I don't even have to read a chapter or several or just a few pages, but just to take my mind and my energy in a new direction. So something to consider, Cancer. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. We have the Emperor. So he's a no BS kind of guy. He's large and in charge. This energy is huge. He's sitting here in his robes, but he's got his armor underneath the robes, right? He's sitting here. He's in charge of the castle, friends. He's the Emperor. I want you to tap into that energy as you move forward in this week and the coming week. Just tap into what it is that you want and put your foot down about it. That's what I'm getting for you, Cancer. So I hope it was helpful. Consider liking and subscribing if you made it this far. I will be back next week. Leave me a comment. Let me know how this resonates, how it goes. But that's what I'm going to say. Just put your foot down and take your life in the direction you want it to go. No one else is going to be the wind in your sails. You have to do it, kids. All right? I'll see you next week. Take good care.